And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Autonauts. Alright. So, got these all taken care of over here, nicely. This area drained out. Yeah, both of my chargers ran out of batteries, and holy cow, all of the bots were dead up here. Pretty much all the wood disappeared because of another batch of bots. And my panels kind of got stuck. Now I've got, a bot that's sort of offset in its task than all of the other bots. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. And I'm looking at what it's going to take to finish the stone cottage. Obviously there are 6 different stages of things that we need to do here. The next stage is the chimney and the fireplace. And you know what that means. Oh, yeah, more things. So there's the fireplace. It's going to use mortar. Mortar. And masonry bench. Masonry bench is nothing compared to the mortar. So if we look at the mortar, you can see it is clay plus sand plus fresh water equals mortar in a mortar mixer. And I just happen to have one of those right down here. This was a nightmare to build, like 3 panels and some things, fun stuff. All right, and we have down here storage for it. It doesn't go in here, it goes over here because it is basically like sand. You can't, once it's crafted and it's dumped out, you have to use a bucket to actually move it. Fun times. So I've got 4 guys over here. We have a sand guy. Mortar. I'm like completely spelling that wrong. Come on, highlight the right thing. There you go. I spelled it like differently every single time. It's just a minor detail. There. Now it's proper. So I've got 1 guy for every task, and I'm gonna gate whether or not to craft behind the clay guy, because he's the easiest. He's grab a clay, move over here. It's very, very easy. So the sand, the water, and the gatherer, the mover, need buckets. So I need to create that bucket chain that I used for crafting the goodies over here. And I think I remember how I did it. So let's first get the sand, because the sand is way over here. This is like the closest sand. Fun times. So we're going to record, and we're going to go over here, and we're going to gather. Stow. Until hands full. Okay, that gives me the buckets. Now I need the actual sand. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to say I want some sand. Move the sand. So he should actually be able to store 3 buckets. The area of effect is fine. I want to cycle. Okay. I think. Cycle held item. And I want to do find nearest sand. Move to sand. Use held item. Okay. You, and you. Until held object full. Until held object full. Okay. So, he'll come in here and grab this stuff. I don't know if I need this repeat. Do I need this repeat? I don't think I do. I'm going to take this one out. Because it should grab the sand. Okay. Cycle it out. Grab the sand, cycle it out, and keep doing that until the object that he has is full, which means we've cycled all of the things. Okay, now we're going to come over here, and we're going to empty it out over here. And we're going to cycle it down again, or up, whatever. Until held object empty. So it should dump the sand in, cycle it out, dump the sand in, cycle it out, dump the sand in, and that, once he cycles it out, the next bucket is going to be empty because that was the first one that he used. So he should have an empty hand, or the held object empty, at this point, which is when we want to do a nice little wrap around all of that. Okay, so you, sir, are good to go. Now let's do the water one next, because the water is close and I already have a bucket in my hand. So I'm going to go drop the bucket in here. Because I need to program the next... I need to program him the same way. And then store... until hand's full. Then I need... I mean, the water is super duper close. So I already have water. Or do I want to stow? Maybe I want to stow held item. Till hand's full. Okay. Now I want to come over here. Definitely don't need that big of a search area. I'm not sure if it matters. Okay, find nearest water, cycle item down until held object full. Okay, so that should keep doing it till we're completely full. And I wanted to drop in here and then cycle it again until object empty, until held object empty. And that should cycle them all out and it'll restart. Now, I'm not putting a wrap around here for the durability of the buckets, because we already are taking care of the durability of the buckets right here until hand's full. It'll hit that. It'll move up there, of course. That's can't really be avoided. But it'll move up there and it'll notice my hands are still full, which means I've already got buckets that work. So that is going to go down here and say, hey, let's empty out the water and all the good stuff. So there we go. This should work. I'm gonna go put the bucket I have away. Okay, now I want to do the clay. Record, grab until hands full. Okay. And then we're going to come over here and empty. Until hands empty. What is that sound? Oh, he's just chilling over there. What are you doing, dude? Oh, he's learning. He's learning. We want to put another one of these in here and say until this not full, because now we're gonna move the object there. We're gonna be good to go. Okay, so what do we want to do? Okay, we want to obviously infinite that. So this is the most simple one. Okay. Good to go. Good to go, sir. What are you doing? Mortar water. What? Why are you derping? Until held object full. Why is this not working? Sand isn't working either. Did I do the wrong command? Use held item. That's what I'm doing. Maybe I have to do that. Let's see what happens. I'll try to debug this here. Okay, that added the water. Move to fresh water. Okay, I didn't have the move in there. And that made a difference. Okay. Now I need to look at the sand guy. Stop. Record. No, we want to move to sand. Find nearest sand. Obviously, he's gonna have to go back, check his bucket situation. Should be fine. I think the use held item is the right thing. You're fine there. Is it just because I tried to be efficient that it broke down? Yeah, it is. There's the sand. Cycle. Get more sand. Cycle it. Get more sand. And cycle it, and you're good to go. Boink. Bingo. It should do one more, and then the sand and the water should head out. Yep, there they go. So now we need this guy to record, and we're gonna go over here and grab some more buckets. And then stow. Till hands full. Come over here and grab one of these. Pick up mortar, cycle held item. until held object full. Come over here. I should have, yep, mortar. And dump it in here. And I want to cycle until held object empty. And then repeat. And he should pick up mortar. Let's see how many he picks up. This is a good test. 1, 2, and 3. Bingo! Yay! We have mortar! And of course he's got to run back over here. It's unfortunate. I might need a second one of those guys because we're going to be making it pretty fast. It's just a tedious process of moving it because you need buckets to actually move it. Now, what did I do with the... Let's do another mortar. Mortar mixers. And dark gray, please. Can you? Mortar mixers. What did I do about... Where's the food? How did I do this one? Till hands empty. Okay, I kind of see what I did here. Till held object full until... I just wrap around an until hands empty on that. So I could do something similar. Over here. What? Okay, obviously clicking on them is not something I want to do. Mortar mixers. Mortar water. Stop, record. Until hands empty. Hopefully that doesn't completely break everything. Okay, fresh water. Hey, look at that. It's going to do it. And cycle. And cycle. Excellent. Now for the sand. And I'm going to stop him right there. Till hands empty. Should be just fine. He just picked up the load of sand, so this should skip all of that. It already detected that the held object was full. And now I should be able to craft all of that. Okay, where's my... There he is. So now my mover needs that same sort of treatment. Okay. He can go around and do his thing again. And automatically tell that he's full and ready to go. I like having cascading things like this that don't mess around. And there we go. First 20 mortar ready to go. And if we look at the building materials, you can see we're going to use a lot of stone and a lot of mortar. But again, I only need 10 of these. So I don't want to go too... I mean, the mortar, yeah. Mortar is good to automate just because it's tedious and we're going to be using so much of it. But only using 10 of these, you know, 10 fireplaces, 10 of these, like, I don't see... Plus, I've got this thing here that I can use already. Get some stone. I've already got the mortar right here. So, yeah, making 10 and delivering 10 of these, I think is going to be relatively easy to do manually. I don't know what the next steps are. I wonder if I could peek at those. No. No. Houses. This has got to be it. Stone cottage. Okay. The chimney, and then we need another 10 stone. That's simple. Then we need some logs and stone. That's also automated. Straw. 8 straw per. That's going to be 80 straw for the 10 houses that I have. And then window frame and door frame, those are actually relatively easy. So, yeah, this is the only real major issue is this. Everything else is pretty much done. And I even have the straw, believe it or not. I really hope that the houses, wherever they might be, there they are. Okay, they don't need to be on a foundation, which is good. That helps me out a lot. Whew. Mortar. Fun times. This was going to be mortar, but I realized that I can't actually put mortar in these, so I'm going to take those out. Well, yeah, mortar can't go in there. It has to go into a silo, unfortunately. But yeah, I can get some stone over here. I could wheelbarrow it in, or just get a bot to move it in. Because what is the chimney? It's pretty much the same recipe. So if I get just a single bot, how about this poor guy way over here? Stone craft mover, whatever. I want to record. Where do I want to pull stone from? From the source, maybe? Just because it's a long walk, and I'm like, you know, I just don't want to deal with it. So, till hands full. Okay. Come over here, drop it in. Oh, I should have grabbed an extra one. Add to masonry bench. Yeah, I'm gonna need another one. Always grab 2 of something if you're stowing stuff away. That's the way to do it. Now I can put this. Oh, I can't do it while I'm moving, apparently. Record, retrieve. Till hands empty. Move to till hands full. Move to masonry bench, retrieve. Yeah, do that. There. Because it's, I mean, it's 10 stone per thing. So, yeah, it's... Oh, yeah, and I need a bucket to move this stuff. This is going to be fun. Wow. Yay, our first fireplace. Yeah, it's a heavy thing. I think I'm gonna automate the mortar delivery as well. But I got lots of time before the mortar even is remotely full. Because then I can specify. Well, see, it's 5. I don't want to make them infinitely. So that could be a problem. All right, where's my sand guy? There he comes. So yeah, I'm bringing 8 stone at a time, which isn't bad. I'm going to drain this out real fast. All right, well, that is going to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.